Why are they so stupid, Mock? Why?
Oh, you haven't seen Stupid yet. Again,
I
hide your
can't.
kids, hide your wives. This is the level of intellect we're dealing with. Behold.
Fighting for our freedom, and they're out there fighting for our right for free speech, because fuck you. All 2,000 of you fucking National Guardsmen, you brave-ass fucking soldiers, you think you're gonna march in those streets and tell those people to shut the fuck up? That is what you decided to fight for. You chose to defend us against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and you fucking failed.
Oh, always with the bullring, you know?
Always.
I just want to take it and just rip it out. That's what I want to do. It's like, you know, they use those to lead people. It's so apropos that she has that crap in her nose. Yeah.
And then there's this guy is really upset. Okay. So just hold on to your seats because he's really, 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 really mad.
Innocent fucking citizens are being thrown into a goddamn war zone for the color of their skin! National fucking Guard has been deployed in Los Angeles by Donald Trump to suppress peaceful protest! Peaceful fucking protest! ICE officials are in Pasadena right now! A community hit hard by wildfires, and now they gotta deal with militarized government fucking harassment! Stay is our First Amendment right! Fascist fuck!
Okay, so legit question. This is a legit question. I'm being completely honest here when I ask this. Do you think that that behavior is a byproduct of being like quadruple vaccinated? Because I'm being serious. I think that it has something to do with it. I think something is wrong with these people. I think it's a byproduct of being masked and being over-vaxxed. Something is wrong with these people.
There's no question about that.
Something is serious. Like that is not that. These people are not right.
I mean, I
medically,
what you're saying,
like physically, and emotionally for sure. But like, I think there's something physically wrong with these people.
And it's because I blame a lot of it on the indoctrination that they have faced since they were young kids, because this has been a problem in our schools for a long time. It's one reason that we're super happy that one of our sponsors is Freedom Project Academy. So if maybe you have a child with a child, maybe you're either a parent yourself of a young child or a grandparent, and you are just wishing against all hope that your kid, your grandkids didn't have to go to a regular public school because you know what cesspools they are right now. You can actually check into freedomforschool.com and save 15% off of their courses, which, by the way, run K through 12 right now. And in fact, they're even getting a pre-K. I think that's happening later this year or next year, if I'm not mistaken. But this is an organization that's been around. They launched 15 years ago. They really exploded during COVID when there, of course, was not a way to even send your kid to school in many states. And so that's when they became really popular with their online programs. But they're also conservative focused, civics minded. They're actually learning. And what happens, I know a lot of times when you send your kid maybe for just a couple of years and then you want them to go to, I don't know, high school to play sports, they are so far ahead of their peers when they leave Freedom Project Academy. So you can be assured that they are getting a fantastic education. And again, save 15% off all their courses when you visit freedomforschool.com. The code is CHICKS15, not just chicks, but CHICKS15 at freedomforschool.com. Now, I know yesterday we speculated, and I know we're right, that a lot of these protesters are just American agitators that are being paid by our tax dollars, unfortunately. And then there are some who are legit illegal, who are just mad that they are probably going to be deported. There's this guy who clearly is from Mexico who wants to talk about the reason he's there, which is to bring about socialism into our country.
The term illegal, we're undocumented. We've been here for thousands of years before you guys showed up, screw up everything. We think we should organize together with the U.S. working class and fight together and create a better system. We're anti-capitalist. We think socialism does work, real socialism, not Venezuela, not Cuba, not any of that crap that they try to sell us as socialism. And we believe it would be a more humane system that will take care of most of all people's necessities.
Is there a country we can look to kind of model the socialism idea?
The only model would be Soviet Union the first 4 years. After that, it became a mess. In the few years that it lasted, it showed the world that it could do much better than capitalism.
So why didn't you go there? Why didn't you just go over to Russia and just hang out there? Why didn't you go instead of coming to America? You're laughing so hard. Communism is
said in the first few years it was great.
It was great. And then all the killing started. All the people dying started. It's like, I mean, just ignore the people dying.
How does he say that, but then also say in the next breath, but for those 4 years, man, we really showed him how it was done.
We were living high on the hog, man. It was great for 4 years. It was like high school.
We just do it differently this time. If we do it the right way, it's finally going to work.
It's the one place. Then why didn't you go there, Jose? Go. Just go.
That was amazing.
What is it about these people? They want to come and they want to fundamentally transform America. I don't get. We're not a socialist country. We're not a communist country. So why do you want to come here and make it one? Why do you want to do that? No.
This time it's going to work.
How about no?
This time it's going to work though, because we're going to do it right this time.
Like, what is that? I don't.
Also, Ilhan Omar's daughter, just awful. So she is now calling for the death of America and Israel because she's saying death to the colonial empire. And this is fine. Like this is what her mom believes, right? So of course she believes it too. But yeah, that's a sitting congresswoman.
Oh my God. Her mother is a congresswoman and her daughter is saying death to America. What are we doing? Seriously, what is even happening? I never thought in my lifetime that I would see this.
Yeah.
And people on the left are like, it's fine. It's totally fine. Wow.
I know.
This is not okay.
I mentioned earlier about Breonna Taylor just being convinced that Trump doesn't have the authority to bring in the National Guard or to bring in the Marines or to do any of the things that he's doing. She was so convinced of this that you could just see the disappointment on her face when she was set straight by her very own guest.
You raised a very serious thing, so I just want to ask you. You said the Insurrection Act, it's really a matter of available resources. I don't know that that's how a lot of people would read it. Are you saying that it's really just a matter of if they don't have enough guard, then they can go ahead and deploy active duty military like these Marines have been readied, and that's okay because of the Insurrection Act?
It is an insurrection.
That's exactly what the Insurrection Act said.
Mm-hmm. It is an insurrection. Yeah, lady. That's what it is. I get the Marines out there. Start thumping skulls, man. I'm serious. Aren't you sick of this? Aren't you totally sick of this? I'm sick of seeing it. It's absolutely ridiculous. I have, our son and our daughter, as you guys know, they live in California and they have a friend who is one of these law enforcement officers that's out there every day. He's having to come home. He takes like a quick break and he goes right back out. Like the law enforcement officers are being treated like garbage by the very government that is supposed to be like backing them. I don't understand. Like the Gavin Newsoms and the Karen Basses should be the ones who are backing them, right? And
they're telling him essentially that they're removing their balls essentially and not letting them do the things that they should be doing.
They're basically treating them like the enemy. Yeah, God bless our law enforcement. It's not like the way that they're being treated is just despicable. And so we have to make sure that they are appreciated. They need military backup. They need military to go in there and just start thumping. It's unbelievable what these law enforcement officers are putting up with and having to deal with.